In today's video, we're going to make count them, two of the most basic sauces in Italian cooking. Spaghetti aglio olio and spaghetti pomodoro. Aglio olio just means oil and garlic. And pomodoro sauce is the basic tomato sauce. It is not like marinara sauce. It is not cooked for a long time. It is usually made with fresh tomatoes. If you cannot get fresh Italian plum tomatoes, which most people can't, get the good stuff. San Marzano certified tomatoes. These are the best for this, and they're worth the extra $1 or $2 a can. It's a 28-ounce can. Cento is a great brand. There's another brand called Muir Glen, M-U-I-R, Glen, that actually won a taste-off in the New York Times. It actually beat out the Cento, so that's something to look for. So that's going to be for the pomodoro. For the aglio olio, we have olive oil, garlic, parsley, and salt. That's it for two different sauces, and we'll proceed first. The method is the same. We'll make the aglio olio, and then we will add the tomatoes and make pomodoro. I'm going to go ahead and prep the tomatoes for the pomodoro sauce. I've set a colander over a bowl. I'm going to pour this in here. For this, make sure you get the tomatoes without basil. Basil's not used in this. And yes, I am going to do this. The old Italian special. I'm going to squeeze the tomatoes into chunks. It's a little messy, so do it slowly. And yes, I did wash my hands. So you want to drain off the excess water. This one had basil in it. Oh well. So we're going to let those drain off. And get them out of the way. Okay, now we have a very nice, very heavy skillet that we're going to do this in. First thing that goes in is the olive oil. Be pretty generous with that. Pretty much want to coat the entire bottom of the pan, like 1/8 of an inch or so, maybe even a little bit more. Kind of hard to use too much oil in this. I'm going to put the flame on low, medium low. Get my utensils together here. And we're going to go in with the garlic. Salt. And we're going to stir that all up. We want to just saute this garlic. We do not want it to burn. So we'll take our time here. If you think it's about to burn, pull it right off the fire and pour in more oil. So it's going to take a minute for this to come up to temperature. And we'll see that. And the garlic is just starting to saute a little bit. Keep the flame down low. Either of these dishes are best served with some thin spaghetti. I use burrito a lot. I think it's a number 9. That's about the best thing for both of these sauces. Or really any spaghetti will do. Now, the tomatoes have been draining. I saved the juice. Because that will be delicious with my breakfast tomorrow. Nice fresh tomato juice. So there's not too much juice in here for when we cook it. So if you can see, the garlic is just starting to saute. It's bubbling a little bit. That's what we want to see. By no means do we want to burn this garlic. What we're doing now is just releasing the garlic into the oil. Am I Italian or what? That's a come out of good, huh? There she goes. See, now it's just bubbling a little bit. Just keep sauteing that for another minute or so. It smells so good. Okay, in with the parsley. Mix that all together. And that's spaghetti aglio. That's all there is to it. Cook this for another minute, keep stirring it, let the garlic brown. You put this over some spaghetti, it's beautiful by itself. It's the most simple part of Italian cooking, and it's comfort food. Nice glass of wine. I would not put any cheese on this, ever. Okay, so that's spaghetti aglio. Couldn't be more simple. Now, we're going to make Pomodoro sauce because it's exactly the same procedure. I'm going to put this back on the fire, put the tomatoes in. Let's give it a good stir. And as I said before, this is, unlike marinara sauce, this is a very fast cooking sauce. You basically only want to heat the tomatoes through. I'm going to turn the fire up a little bit. And when this gets to bubbling, it's done. And I assure you, this is one of the most delicious things you'll ever eat in your life. Heaven knows it's guinea comfort food. Give it a minute, see it's just starting to boil a little bit. Chopping the tomatoes up a little bit. This is going to heat on the sides of the pan because I'm on a large burner. So I have to stir more frequently. Now, you could, when you serve this, drizzle it with a little extra virgin oil. Don't use extra virgin oil to cook, ever. But you could drizzle a little bit of that on top of the spaghetti. That would be fine. It would be delicious. I'm gonna taste this now. He burns his mouth. Needs a little salt. We'll let that cook for another minute. And that's it. That is spaghetti pomodoro. I'm not going to make spaghetti for you because I assume anybody watching this can boil water. Although I've known people who can't even do that. So they're two very simple sauces, easy to make. If you keep some tomatoes around and you have the parsley, you want to use fresh parsley. Please don't use dried parsley. This is going right into my stomach after this video. I gotta cook spaghetti first. So you have two simple sauces, spaghetti aglio and spaghetti pomodoro. I'm going to turn this off now. And that's all there is to it. If you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you will enjoy eating the results, please remember to give a thumbs up. Click the like button to the right and below here. That helps me a lot. Please subscribe to the channel. That's the big red button. Click that and the little bell next to it. Then you'll be notified when a new video is put up. And I hope you enjoy these two very simple and very delicious spaghetti dishes. Bye-bye. There it is. Whether you stopped at pasta aglio olio or you went to Pomodoro, which I did, this is my dinner tonight. Spaghetti pomodoro, a nice fresh salad with romaine, onion, tomato, a simple oil and vinegar, salt and pepper vinaigrette, and a very nice glass of Chianti. If you're not eating this tonight, I feel sorry for you. Bye.